Welcome back. Now, time for the iHeart Dental Friday Night Blitz Highlight Show.
Nick, I love when they play Nick, man. So if I hear that, it's going on the news, guaranteed.
That's like a college anthem.
Hey, man, love it. Oh, black college anthem, for sure.
Yeah, HBCU. I was thinking that in my head.
All right. Still got some big games tonight, Corey.
Yeah, that's right, Joey. And this time we are going to start in the Low Country.
Let's do it.
So here we go. Moving on to Hilton Head Christian. They're playing against Hilton Head Prep Island. And so here we go. You know, things got to have a hand here real quickly. Hilton Head Christian would be scoring often and early. First, it's going to be the quarterback, Dylan Clark. He's taking a shot to the end zone, finds his wide receiver, Tyshawn Mansell, to put the Eagles up 7. And then on the very next drive, check this out, it's Clark. He's going to be calling his own number, bouncing to the outside, avoiding defenders, and watch him stretch for the pylon. Yes, he extended his arms, and he's going to extend the lead to 14. But the Eagles were not done scoring yet. Now, late in the first quarter, this is going to be running back Zane Wilson. He takes it right up the middle, splitting the defenders, and he's going to extend the lead to a little bit more comfortable lead. Yeah, just make it a little bit more comfortable. And the end, Hilton Head Christian, they take home the win. The final score, 38-7.
All right, let's stay in the Low Country. More Low Country action for you. This is Bethesda Academy taking on Buford Academy. We're going to start with the Eagles on offense first, and they strike first. It's going to be senior Zeke Gonzalez knifing through the defense to put the Eagles on top 7-0. And then on the Blazers' next drive, they're going to give it to their workhorse, Noah Jennings. You got to remember his name, Noah Jennings. He takes this inside handoff. He's going to bounce off some defenders, and he's going to fight for extra yards. And they knock the ball loose.
Oh, no.
And the Blazers, they were able to, they don't fall on it. So now they're back on offense later, though. And here, it's the quarterback, Tristan Randall, gets it out to Jaden Turner. He makes it look easy, leaving defenders and looking at his backside. All right, he is in the house untouched as they will go on to win. Bethesda remains undefeated, 34-28.
All right, now moving on to Philip Simons versus the Philip Simon Iron Horses. They're taking on the Battery Creek Dolphins. We joined this game halfway through the second quarter with the Iron Horses on offense. This is KJ Osbury. He takes the handoff to the outside, but cuts back to the inside and bursts towards the end zone. And yeah, nobody's going to touch that man. He makes it all the way into the end zone, putting his team up 13-0. But before halftime, the Dolphins quarterback, Damian Freeman, check him out right here. He's going to be rolling out to his left. He's going to hit the wide receiver, Renando Frazier, who makes a man miss and then turns on the Jets. Do you think he is gone, Joey?
I think he's
one
gone.
fender to beat. Nah, he's going to be caught.
Oh.
Yeah, he's brought down inside the red zone, but it's only going to take a couple of plays later, and it's going to be Michael Williams. Check him out right here. He's shaking off defenders. He's going to cash in. And yeah, he's going to cut in on that lead just a little bit. Anyways, Philip Simons wins the game. The final score, 43-14.
All right, let's go over to Island Stadium. It's homecoming for Johnson High as they face Savannah Country Day. Look at the beautiful homecoming court. 3 football players made the homecoming court, and they got back to the field quickly because they needed to help out on this punt as the punt team coverage as they try to track him down, and they strip the ball out, and Johnson falls on top, so they take over. And now, Johnson looking to score on 4th down. This pass is incomplete. However, flag on the play, pass interference.
Oh,
so it's not an automatic 1st down, still 4th down. Johnson thinks it's 1st down.
Oh, my.
And they hand it off, and so he stops short. It's a turnover on downs. Country Day shuts out Johnson on homecoming 30-0.
All right, so you got Tatnall County. They're taking on Appling County. We talked about this. This is a tough region right here.
Tough region.
Really tough. And first play is going to be Dyson Griffiths. He's able to complete the pass to Jacorian Woodard for an Appling 1st down. Now Griffiths, he's going to try to pass the ball once again, but this time he's going to be met by the Tatnall defense for a loss of yards. Big time sack right here. But Griffiths, this time, well, now once the pass doesn't work, what do? You hand it off. You got to give it to Jamarion Williams, but he's unable to hold on to the ball. And that's a fumble. It would end up being Tatnall's ball on the recovery, but mistakes didn't stop Appling County from winning this game. They take it 31-0.
Hey, that might be the toughest region this year. Let's go out to the Hill, Richmond Hill, as the Wildcats host Lowndes. Richmond Hill up 7-0 late in the first quarter. Richmond Hill backed up deep in his own territory. They get the ball to Nick Bliss on a quick pass, but nothing doing there. Then later in the drive, it's Kirk Scott. He scrambles. He's going to find the tight end Derek Lum. This is good enough for a first down, and he gets out of bounds. So they're going to move those chains. A little later, it's Caleb Easterling who takes the direct snap. He gets to the outside for a nice gain. That would end the quarter. Richmond Hill up 7-0 at that point as they take home this very important win, 37-14.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to playoffs.
They got a real good shot with that win. Real good shot.
Packed house at Windsor Forest as they travel to the pit to take on Toombs County. And Windsor Forest, well, their quarterback unable to find a man. He ends up taking a sack. That's Hayden Rory on the sack. And then Toombs County's TJ Stanley, he passes the ball to Laganza Hayward, who is able to run it all the way down the field for a Bulldogs touchdown.
Cuts.
Look at the stride. That's what I'm looking at.
He's college material for sure.
Hey,
for sure.
50 seconds left. 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Windsor Forest, Isaiah Cooper tries to go through the middle, but he fumbles the ball, and it is recovered by Toombs County. And guess what? It's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Defensive touchdown. Toombs County takes home the win. Final score in this game, 48-0.
Yeah, that's a very tough region. All right, let's go out to Pembroke. We got Bryan County taking on Savannah High. And we had fireworks to start the game. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's not a hazard at all. Carson Nunn taking the handoff on the left side, and you'll see him break loose for a touchdown. Savannah High will then receive the kickoff, and this is where that's going nowhere with Bryan County.
Yeah,
Stephen Fox, they got to.
He don't play that.
All right, now.
Defense don't play neither?
Defensive play, yeah.
So.
All right, so Bryan County on offense, and that's a big completion as Bryan County gets the win. They're one win away from a region championship. They win 66-8.
Wow, you talk about winning big. Now, here we go over to Portal. They're taking on McIntosh County Academy, and here come the Panthers. Gotta love the Panthers right here. And here we go. First play, this is Elijah Coleman. He's dropping back. He's looking for a receiver. Wow, and that's a big-time touchdown for the Panthers. Now, Elijah Coleman in the offense back with the ball again. Coleman, he's a great athlete. He can do it all himself. Check him out, spinning, rolling, going all the way to the house call. Do I hear a house call?
You hear
yes,
a house
I hear a house call.
That's the young man going to Florida, right?
Man, no, that's not him. That's Amir.
That's Amir.
But Elijah Coleman has the offer from Georgia Southern, so that's nice. That's
yeah.
nice. In the end, the final score would end up being 27-0 as Portal ends up dominating this game.
All right, so now time to hand out some accolades, our performance of the week and our play of the week. We'll start with a performance of the week, and it comes from our game of the week.
Yeah.
As Nick Folk took 24 carries today and gained 150 yards, plus he had a touchdown as Bangberg Earhart beats Wellbranch 28-10.
Hey, Bangberg Earhart might have gotten the performer of the game, but this is the play of the game right here. This is Wellbranch. They catch the interception. And you know what you said earlier? Make a move, man. He looks like a running back with the ball in his hand. Makes a cutback. Hey, that's the pick six, man. Hey, I like those LSU looking jerseys right there.
Jerseys, man. All right, that's looking ahead to next week. All right, we're going to see Brunswick and Effingham County. This game should decide the region championship. Effingham County trying to lock up a #1 seed for the playoffs.
It'll be interesting to see whether they can do that. Here's something else that you need to pay attention to. We talked about Region 3, Class 2A, a highly contested region, some big matchups with Vidalia taking on Toombs County, and then you have Appling County playing Brantley County. So all of this is going to come up big in the last couple weeks.
They're going to have to go down to that point differential that the GHSA uses.
You think so?
I think so. For Corey Howard, I'm Joey Lamar. We'll see you guys back here next week.